Yo, what good with you? Charles Jr. here, and we finally starting this thing. You're now tuned in to Perspective with Charles Jr. So, before we even get started, let me say, what is perspective? According to Google, right? Perspective is the art of drawing solid objects on a two-dimensional surface so as to give the right impression of their height, weight, depth, and position in relation to each other when viewed from a particular point. But fuck that. That ain't the perspective I'm talking about right now. The perspective I'm talking about, that's a particular attitude toward a way of regarding something, point of view. Let me say that again. Let me say it again. A particular attitude toward or way of regarding something, point of view. Let me give you a few examples. Actually, no, let me just give a solid example because we're gonna get into the perspectives. So an example would be here in the United States, where I currently reside, South Florida, by the way. Here's Earth. So here in the United States, the drinking age is 21. Most people think that's how it is around the world. Just you got to be 21 in order to drink. Technically, that's not the case. So I put up a few places where drinking age is actually 18. We got Dominican Republic was on the list, Cuba, Nigeria, a few other places. You could do the research and check it out for yourself. What I'm trying to say is, just because, something may be one way where you are, don't mean it's that way everywhere. So understanding the way you do things and the way someone else do things, I think, my perspective, man, we'll be able to get along so much better in the world if we just understood one another's perspective. It's all about perspective. Now, some people may say, oh, well, that's wrong that they drink at 18. Well, who's to say? Who's to say that we're right? Just because something's law does not make it right. So, with that being said, it's a definition or an example of perspective. Now, furthermore, welcome to GR Studios here. I am a recording engineer here in South Florida. And if you're looking for studio time, hit me up. I'll get you right. My social media is at Charles Jr. _2 all across the board. As well, you can check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all platforms. If you want to listen to the music, I also sing R&B, and that'll be Charles Jr. So again, if you want to look up just my artist things for my music, Charles Jr., all social media, that's at Charles Jr. _2. Now, I'm here in the South, so I will be bringing in guests to see their perspectives as well. So if you're interested in coming in and giving your perspective on the views of the world, holla at me. So, this is Charles Jr. We're about to get into some perspectives.